guys, it's Rachel here. So this week I'm back with another acting video. I know that my past two videos were vlogs, so I was like, girl, I need to get up an acting video for my people. If you missed my last vlog, I did get my hair dyed ombre at the bottom blonde, so that's why it looks a little bit different. So, not too long ago, I made a video titled How to Make an Acting Resume, which you guys seem to really enjoy. I got a lot of good feedback on that video. Basically, in that video, I took you step by step on how to make an acting resume when you have experience and such. But something I forgot to talk about in that video was how you can make an acting resume if you don't have any experience at all. And you guys ask me that all the time on comments and emails, and I think I answered it in a Q&A a while back. If you're a beginner and you want to make a resume similar to this, just keep on watching and I will take you step by step on how to do just that. Okay, so a lot of times people say there is no point in making a resume if you don't have any experience. Well, maybe that's true, but if some agent is wanting you to submit to their agency based on your look, or maybe they met you at a workshop or something, and they ask you for a resume, you're going to give them one even if you don't have experience. I mean, that way it shows that you're prepared and you can still show them the stuff that you do have and show them your stats and your contact info. Let's be honest, if somebody asks for one, we're gonna want to give them our resume. And I know that when I signed with my agency, we did need to make a resume, and when I signed with my agent, I didn't have anything but community theater and a little bit of training. So really not much to put on my resume, but it still was needed, and my agent did want me to make one. So there is those cases where you might need to make one, and that's where a beginner resume comes in. So let's just start making it, shall we? So here we have representing us today, Susie Scrubby, and if you watch my acting resume video, then you would see that my model, my gal that I used to kind of make a resume was Sally Scrubby. I've also used her a couple other times, just a complete, name that I made up. I think I'm cool like that. Not really. This is supposed to be Sally's sister. Her name is Susie, and she's the one making the resume today. She's just getting started with acting, and here we go. So you're gonna want to start off at the top of the page with your name. Bold print, very, very big is how I usually like to do it. Now below that you would usually put your acting union, but obviously if you're just getting started, I wouldn't guess that you're with an acting union, so you're gonna want to put non-union, and then down below that your phone number and your email address. Now something that you can use to your advantage with a beginner resume is you can make a demo reel, or maybe you want to show them that you have a YouTube channel or a website. Sometimes it's good for them to be able to reference you, especially if they can't see you in any like film things or whatever you're auditioning for. It's good to kind of show them what you do have, and so in that case a YouTube channel or a website, something they can reference you on is good. So down below is where you would put that. I just have Susie's fake YouTube link there. Now down below, as you can see, I put in a little box here. Very easy to do just by using one of the little text box tool things. This box is what should contain all of your statistics, and you do not have to use a box. I just think that it looks kind of nice if you do that, and especially if you're trying to take up more room, and if it looks nice, do it. So in the statistics box, you're going to want to put your height. Next is your weight, and you don't have to put your weight if you don't feel comfortable. You can always put your dress or jacket size just to show your proportions. Next down below that we have your age or type. A type is basically what you would generally cast as, so maybe you're kind of the preppy cheerleader type, or maybe you're a teacher type, a nurse type, that kind of thing. So you'd put that down below your weight, and then up top in the next column, remember you can organize this however you want to, but you're going to want to put your eyes, your hair color, and your vocal range if you can sing. So after that is usually where all of the experience comes in, so you would start with film, yada yada yada. If you're interested in seeing all that stuff, you can click right here to see my video that I did before on how to make a full-on acting resume. But like I said, this is a beginner, so don't freak out if you don't have any. So just to point out, community theater, school theater, stuff like that is good to put on your resume if you don't have anything at all. So say that you do have some plays or something that you did at your school or at your church or something. This is how you do that here. You would just put theater, and I usually like to underline it so it looks nice. Down below that you would put the name of the show. In the middle, the type of character you played. You could put the character's name if you want to. And then on the very right is the theater or director the show is put on by. And then Also, I wanted to mention maybe training is a great thing you can do if you don't have a lot of experience. A lot of casting directors even look at training as just important as experience because it shows that you're learning constantly. You are really being dedicated to this craft and you want to get good at doing what you love, so you are going to training. And you can even put drama club under training if you're with the drama club at your school, or it's really great to find acting classes and workshops and stuff like that around you, so you can just find those on Google or ask around, stuff like that. I would definitely recommend doing some training. You can always get it. It's not like experience where you have to audition, and it looks very good on a resume. So for training, if you have it, just put the name of the class if you want, and then make sure you put what the class was focusing on. So here I have improv class, and then the instructor of the class. So here we have Frank Cheeseball, because whatever. But say you don't have any of that. Say you don't have any school plays that you have to put on there, or any training or anything, that's fine. Just wipe that all away and we're just going to continue. So the last part on your resume should be your special skills. Now everybody has special skills. This is definitely something that you can put. But one thing to remember is not to ever lie with your special skills. You want to be honest with them. You might get booked for a role or something that is focusing on one of these things that they see on your resume. They're like, oh hey, Susie can do gymnastics. Let's book her for this gymnastics place that is wanting her to do tumbling and flips and all this little crazy stuff. Well, if Susie lied about the gymnastics and she shows up on set and they're like, okay, do a backflip, do a back handspring, all this stuff, and she can't do it, that definitely looks unprofessional to them. They might even kick you straight off the set because you're not being honest with what you can do. So you want to make sure that you're 100% honest on that. Special skills are showed what your talents are and what you can really do that will help you in this industry. So that's stuff like fluent languages you can speak, accents, sports, musical talents, musical instruments, all kinds of stuff like that. Whatever you are talented at that you feel might help you in this kind of stuff, it's good to put it on your resume if you can really do it. So yay, we have typed up a resume, we have made a resume. Oh my gosh. Now once you have made the resume, you can really be creative on stuff like fonts. You can make the fonts bigger, you can move stuff around. I kind of did that with Sally's once I made that last resume. There's no like specific font or specific size that your acting resume has to be. Really be creative with it. Change things around until you're happy with what it looks like. A headshot is definitely not necessary with your resume. Most of the time when you present your resume, it's going to be attached to your headshot. But if you don't have a lot on your resume and you have space, you know, what do you have to lose? Why not? So I just stuck a little headshot up there. You definitely don't have to. A lot of people don't, but some people feel like it's just an extra marketing tool for actors just to stick a little headshot up there. So feel free to do that if you have space, if you want to. So here we go. We have typed up a resume. We have made our resume. Congrats to us. So just some other information that I wanted to tell you guys. Remember that when you do sign with an agency, your resume might look a little bit different. They might have some requirements on what kind of contact info you have to put. So make sure you pay attention to that if you are making a resume for an agent like I did, that kind of thing, where you have to put their email, their phone number, all that kind of stuff. But this was kind of focused more on you if you are making one for yourself. That's just something to remember. And generally with a resume, you would try to fill it up, you know, the whole page by making your fonts bigger, moving things around, that kind of stuff. But obviously if you don't have a lot of experience or anything, there's not going to be like a lot to fill up the page. So don't really worry about that. You don't want to have size 420 font to fill up the whole thing if there's not really much point to do that. But you can always make the fonts bigger to kind of fill it up more like this, you know, whatever you want to do. When you're printing out your resume, you want to use white or another flattering color. I have always just used white, and just like a good thick quality paper, not printer paper or loose leaf or anything like that. And cheap copies can be made at an office supply store that look really nice. Remember when you are making your resume and printing it out and stuff that your resume will most likely always be attached to your headshot, but just cut it down 8 by 10 to fit your headshot, and then put them back to back and staple it on all 4 corners. And that way it's just like, hey, here's both all stuck together, nothing's gonna get lost. that is the best way to do it. If you don't have a lot of experience, a great headshot is very, very good to have. Even though an agent or casting director might not be that impressed with your experience, they can be very impressed by your face. Maybe you have the look that they're going for when they are auditioning or finding new talent. So getting good headshots is definitely important. Headshots are like training. You can get them with some money and they are necessary to your acting career. And remember to always keep your resume and headshots up to date. So I think that's about it. We have made a resume and I've tried to give you guys some extra tips on how you can spice it up and also show them what you can do, impress yourself even though you might not have a lot of experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I know you guys were requesting this video a lot and asking a lot about it, so hopefully I answered the questions on that. Just 2 announcements before I finish this video. So, tons and tons and tons of you continuously ask me on every single video about a contest. I said that I wanted to do one when I reached 10,000 subscribers, and since then that has stayed in my brain. I've just been really wanting to plan out a good contest for you, and I finally went shopping. I finally planned everything out. I have the prizes for you. I think you guys are going to love them, and I'm ready to do another contest. I'm so excited about it. I wanted to start it before school starts again. Just wanted to let you know that I've planned it all out, and that video with all the information will be out soon. I am so excited for it. And one more thing, I've kind of been bored this summer, and I thought to myself the other day, I was like, why am I not making more videos? Why do I not upload more? So I wanted to know if you guys think I should start uploading twice a week for the rest of the summer. Now obviously things come up and stuff, but I will try my best to get out 2 videos to you guys a week if you would like to see that. I have tons of video ideas. I really got a wave of inspiration the other day and just wrote down a ton, even made some video notes and stuff like that, and I'm really excited to get some new content out for you guys. So comment down below letting me know if you're excited about the contest, if you want me to do 2 videos a week, if you like this video, you know, stuff like that. Also, if you have any questions or video requests, let me know down below. Subscribe to this channel for weekly acting videos and follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want. So yeah, I had so much fun filming this video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.